Hi, I'm Megan.
And I'm Rob. You're watching
Lists of 13.
Here you'll find lists of various topics like cars, music, geography, and other phenomena, all in sets of 13.
If you have triskaidekaphobia, an irrational fear of the number 13, this video may not be for you. Otherwise, enjoy the list. This video is part of a series we call Silly Laws by State.
You know, a lot of these laws were put into effect because something happened to make this law necessary.
That's disturbing.
Remember, we are not lawyers, and this should in no way be considered legal advice. Today we're back with another installment of Silly Laws by State. This time we're talking about South Dakota.
I used to live in South Dakota.
We present to you 13 silly laws in South Dakota.
Number 1, you can't spotlight during hunting unless you are hunting raccoons in the entire state.
Poor raccoons.
I thought you trapped raccoons, so I don't know.
I don't know either. That is kind of weird. Number 2, it is illegal to try to convince a pacifist to renounce his beliefs by challenging him to arm wrestle.
I don't even know what to say. Arm wrestling's not going to solve this problem.
Well, I know that back in the day, I was never a big arm wrestler, but back in high school, we played this game called Mercy, and I was pretty much undefeated.
I mean, really, all I think it's going to solve is the person's going to lie to you, say they've renounced their beliefs before you break their arm, and then go right back to believing again.
Maybe.
Number 3, on the front of a building that is a casino, they can't have a sign with the word casino.
I mean, if it's not saying a casino, how are you supposed to know what's inside?
It's a big mystery.
But I mean, since it's a casino and everything, it seems like it'd just be easier to say casino on the outside.
Perhaps maybe they just say gambling institution.
Perhaps. Number 4, in Deadwood, you can't mix different alcohols together without a permit. So I'm wondering if that permit means that, I don't know, maybe you're recognized as a bartender or something?
I don't know, but it seems like we would not be making any Long Island iced teas at home.
Right.
Number 5, if 3 or more Native Americans are walking down the street together, they can be considered a war party.
Which is just ridiculous.
Agreed.
Number 6, mink dens are not allowed to be disturbed anywhere in the state.
Yep, can't go out hunting and rooting around to get your mink to make a coat. Number 7, you can use fireworks to protect your sunflower crop as long as they are 660 feet away from the nearest church, home, or schoolhouse. That's a very random amount of feet.
Right, and I don't know how fireworks would protect a sunflower crop anyways. Maybe it has something to do with the fact that I've never been a farmer. I don't know. Number 8, in the entire state, horses cannot be ridden faster than 14 miles per hour.
I mean, I don't know how you gauge that. Horses don't come with speedometers.
Right, it is kind of confusing having a speed limit on horses.
Number 9, it is illegal to show any movies that include police officers being struck, beaten, or treated offensively. Now, I can't remember if any of that happens in the Police Academy movies, but there are definitely some humor surrounding the police in those movies.
This is true. Do you remember the part where Eddie Murphy takes the banana and he sticks it up the tailpipe of the police car?
Yes.
That was awesome.
I liked the cop that always had that little itty bitty teeny tiny voice. And then she gets really angry and yells, and it scares everybody.
Right. Number 10. And I think there's certain times that there's no way to prevent this, but in Huron, you can't legally create static electricity.
So I guess they're saying you can't take a balloon and rub it all over the place, intentionally creating static electricity.
Right, but a lot of times if you walk across the carpet, then that's going to create static electricity too, so...
Right, I got nothing. Number 11. In South Dakota, every hotel must have twin beds 2 feet apart.
So my question for that, does that mean if there's twin beds in the room, or are there some hotel rooms that don't have twin beds, but if it has twin beds in them, that they have to be 2 feet apart? I'm just a little confused.
Right. It's been years, and I do mean years, like more like decades, since I've stayed in a hotel room in South Dakota. However, I'm pretty sure the room didn't have twin beds. It might have had 2 full or queen size beds, actually.
Maybe we'll have to take a trip to South Dakota at some point just to stay in a hotel and see if it has twin beds.
Or we could just get on a travel website and try to book a room, and when it says king size, we've solved that dilemma.
True. Number 12. 12. To lie down and fall asleep in a cheese factory is against the law throughout the entire state.
So if you fall asleep standing up, apparently it's entirely legal. You just can't lay down.
Or you can lay down and not fall asleep.
I mean, what caused this law to happen? I just feel like I need to know. And number 13, horses are not permitted to enter a fountain unless they are wearing pants.
The only thing that I can think about right now is the horse being like, "No más pantalones!"
You know who could go in a fountain?
Who?
BoJack Horseman. He wears pants.
He does, this is true.
He's also a cartoon, so there's that.
Right. Well, we hope you've enjoyed this installment of Silly Laws by State.
Tell us your favorite silly law in the comments.
And remember, even before you knew these laws, ignorance was not a defense.
Thanks again for watching. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up.
And if you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe to get notified when we post new videos.
After subscribing, ring the bell on YouTube or click follow next to our name on Facebook, then click edit settings. Choose how often you'd like to be notified of new videos. We hope you choose all videos.
After that, tell all your friends.
We hope you enjoy your day and keep being kind to one another.